He said the heart is deceitfully wicked above all things. That means demons and devils and Satan and sin. The human heart. So let's just take that one step further. What he's really saying is, your heart, my heart, is deceitfully wicked above all things. It deceives us. And in fact, the very word he uses for the word deceive is the word we get the word Jacob from in the Old Testament.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, it was prophetic, I suppose. So Jeremiah used that term to describe our heart. He says, our hearts are Jacob's. Our hearts are deceivers. Our hearts will trick us. And so here's the thing. When you're being deceived, now stay with me, intellectual people. When you're being deceived, you don't know it because that's what being deceived is, you see. So when your heart is lying to you, you're not going, hey, my heart's lying to me. I'm going to say no to it. You're going, hey, this sounds good. I like this, you know. That's the way deception works. Come on, y'all. Jesus was a tough man. Jesus stood eyeball to eyeball with the people who had perverted God's commands and God's truth. And so when he talked to the Pharisees, he didn't say to them, hey, you guys, you know, wouldn't it be nice if you just kind of stopped doing those things that you're doing? No. Jesus called them names. Jesus was a man's man. And there was a time to get up in the helmet of someone and rattle their cage and say, get in the game or get off the field, you know? And that's what Jesus did. And that is the struggle that we have. The Christian is not the person who doesn't struggle with that struggle. The non-Christian does not have that struggle, okay? The non-Christian does whatever they want to. It doesn't worry about God. God's not a part of their life. They don't care about God. It's the Christian that goes, I can't stand myself sometimes. The way I treat God or that I treat other people, you know. And that's why Paul said at the end of Romans 7, he just says, who's going to save me from this body of death? Get me out of this thing. You know, I want to be free. John 14:15, Jesus said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments, the things I've asked my disciples to do. Notice the chronological order of that statement. Jesus was not dyslexic, okay? He said, if you love me, have a relationship, we're walking in life together, we're in love with each other, that will produce you wanting to go and obey me and do what I ask you to do in life. He did not say, go out there and do what I tell you to do. Obey me, obey me, obey me. And if you obey me enough, you might fall into a relationship with me. Wrong. It's the love first. Think about anybody that you love right now. Think about someone you love more than anybody on this planet. And your phone rings right now and you pick it up and they go, I need you. Can you come get me? Please do me a favor. This is important to me. You're going to go do it. You're going to get up out of this room right now and go do it for them. Because you're in love with them, because you have a relationship with them. And you become religious. And you feel good about who you are. And all of a sudden, a night like tonight comes along and God says, don't ever forget that zombie still smells like rotting flesh inside you. And it still hates you.